So the thing about Chauvin is I was having a conversation with our good friend ChatGPT earlier, and I asked it just simple questions, not loaded questions. I just said, did George Floyd have a lethal amount of fentanyl in his system when he died? And it said, according to the coroner report, he had 11 nanograms per milliliter in his bloodstream when he died. However, the report, the coroner's report, and other reports said that he died of, the neck compression. And then I asked it, what is the typical concentration for a lethal amount of fentanyl? 3 nanograms per milliliter. So he had
400% more.
Indeed. And so the other issue at play was that George Floyd was already on the ground when Chauvin arrived. Chauvin arrived late. Yeah. So the cops had already subdued him. They already dealt with him. They already put him on the ground. Chauvin shows up, seeing a crowd. Everyone's going crazy. There's a guy on the ground, and he walks over, and he used a restraint he was trained to use by the MPD. And the only argument is that he should have, at some point, understood that George Floyd became unresponsive and rendered aid.
Yeah.
Which again, my argument in that whole story is negligence, not murder, not racism, not.
It's worth noting that there's a lot of people that are making complaints about the constitutionality of the deportations that we're doing. Derek Chauvin, the judge in the Derek Chauvin case, said that there was no way that Derek Chauvin could get a fair trial. He wasn't going to be able to get a fair trial anywhere in Minnesota. The proper, and this is something that Tim said before on the show, but the proper remedy for that is you don't try him, because you're guaranteed a fair trial with an unbiased jury. And if the results were already in as soon as he was arrested, then you can't try him, because you're violating his constitutional rights. All the people that are like, oh, the constitutional rights of the Trinidad gang members and the constitutional rights of all the people that have come here legally.
A quick aside, because with obviously the left coming up with a couple weeks ago, Trump even admitted he doesn't know what the support the Constitution. If you're here illegally, do you have constitutional rights?